kid until an accident changed my life. And since then, nothing's been the same. Ray thinks it's cool. My sister Annie thinks I'm a science project. I can't let anyone else know, not even my parents. I know the chemical plant wants to find me and turn me into some experiment. But you know something? I guess I'm not so average anymore.
Por favor, mande estos calcetines.
Tiene una casa muy acogedora.
Tiene una casa muy acogedora.
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 Ha estado mucho tiempo en el país. Never mind. Esta lección no es difícil. This lesson is not difficult. Now, I've been observing each and every one of you, and I found that not only is your pronunciation awful, but your lack of effort is embarrassing. Now, on Monday, you have your first oral exam, and if you expect to get a passing mark, you will all need to improve dramatically. Is that clear?
Sí, Senora Garcia.
When I call on you individually, please respond with a translation. Señorita...
Hey!
Señorita Russo.
Sí, Senora Garcia.
¿A qué hora se sirve el almuerzo?
Huh?
Did you not hear me, señorita?
No, that's not the problem. You see, language isn't really my thing.
This has absolutely nothing to do with what is or what is not your thing. This is simply about you doing your work.
Look, I'm trying, okay?
Well, it's clear that you are not trying hard enough. All of you on your feet. Now, you will remain standing until the bell rings. And, Señorita Russo, you will read pages 60 through 66 on basic phrases. Because of your poor work, there will be another quiz for everyone tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Saturday morning, there will be a tutorial, which all of you are desperately in need of in order to prepare for your exam. I have prepared a slide. You're dismissed.
Robin, wait up!
Thanks a lot, Alex. You kicked me, then leave me open to a public beheading by the evil witch of Spain.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that when she calls on me, I can't handle it. It's like I freeze up or something.
Oh, and of course I just love public speaking.
I think I might actually have to go to that tutorial.
Oh, Alex, you can't be serious.
I know. Spending an entire Saturday in Senora Garcia's class doesn't exactly sound like a good time.
Please, spending an entire Saturday with that woman seems like it could be torture. No, actually, I think torture would be preferable.
Now that my head researcher is developing a new mouthwash, you're telling me that you and your staff can't pick up the slack?
With all due respect, Miss Atron, George Mack had a 2-year head start on the project.
Well, I hope you're not planning on taking another 2 years.
Believe me, finding the right subject isn't that easy.
Lars, the 161% energy bar is the first GC161 product. Now, once the public gets a taste of that protein bar and begins to see the pounds fall off, it'll obliterate the market. Any delays could jeopardize the entire GC diet line. Do you understand?
But what if our human guinea pig starts having some of those strange side effects? I don't think I have to point out to you how dangerous it would be if that got out to the public. All I'm saying is we need someone we can easily manipulate. Someone who won't question the safety of the testing. Someone who isn't very bright.
Dave, what are you doing?
Well, I got your memo on company waste, so I decided to check all the outlets in the plant to make sure they're working at the right voltage. So far, so good.
Well, from now on, Dave, you're forbidden to read any company memos. And I think there's a mop with your name on it. I don't care what it takes, Lars. Just get me the results and we need to proceed.
Buenos dias, class. Before we start the quiz, I would like to announce that our vice principal will be sitting in on the class for a teacher evaluation. Now, just act like it was any other class.
Sorry I'm late. Should I remain standing?
That will not be necessary at the moment, Senor Driscoll. We will discuss your punishment later. Be seated. Now, let's get started. Who's going to volunteer to be first? Senorita Mack?
Sí, Senora Garcia.
Please translate this sentence into Spanish. How long are you planning to stay?
Cuánto
Louder.
tiempo,
At this rate, a simple conversation with you could take all day.
cuánto tiempo pieno,
This is totally unacceptable, senorita. Not only is your pronunciation poor, but you have no grasp of basic vocabulary.
How do you expect to pass your oral exam if you can't even prepare for this simple little quiz? I suggest that you start focusing on your class and not on your classmates.
Dave?
Oh, hi, Mr. Fredrickson.
Did you lose something?
No, I'm collecting stray office supplies. I want to prove to Ms. Atron that I, too, have my eye on the profit margarine.
You know, Dave, it's ingenuity like that I'm looking for. You see, I have a special assignment. This would be a very high-profile job.
High profile?
This person would have a lot of responsibility. Think you can keep a secret?
I can keep any secret in the world. Cross my heart.
And hope to die.
This doesn't have anything to do with GC-161, does it?
No.
Why do I have to do this again?
Dave, the energy bar is not only a great tasting snack, but an effective fat burner. Before you sample it, though, we need to determine your current metabolic rate in order to chart your progress with the prototype.
Does that mean I have to hang here much longer?
We just need to run a few more tests.
Believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That was legendary.
More like tragic.
Yeah.
You guys really think it was that bad?
I wouldn't be surprised if she was fired over this. Happened all the time at my old school.
Louis, look, she just sort of lost her balance and fell. It was no big deal.
No, Alex. She fell. I'm the vice principal. There's a difference. I couldn't have orchestrated a better downfall myself. And now with this display, she'll be gone for good. I promise you.
You're both overreacting. She's not going to get fired.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ms. Schoonover. I'm your substitute Spanish teacher. I know you probably do things a little bit differently, so please bear with me. Okay. Open your textbooks to page 54, conjugating irregular verbs. If I'm going too fast for anyone, please let me know. Great. Okay, now, who can tell me what an irregular verb is?
Look, I'm sure Senora Garcia will be back soon.
Oh, Alex, the hopeless optimist.
Robin's right, Mac. She's a goner.
Louis, did it ever occur to you that she just might be sick?
No, it didn't.
I'm very sorry. After 30 years, I wish it didn't have to end this way. I'll be back later for my things.
Yeah, looks like she's gonna be sick for a very long time.
Hooray, it's my fault she got fired.
Why? Because you're the one she was talking to when she fell apart?
Well, I sort of used my powers to do that. What? She was all over me. I didn't know what else to do.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, you done the school a great service. I mean, she was a nightmare. Not that I have anything against the ancient. It's just that nobody liked her. I mean, she was tough, kind of crazy, and she scared the heck out of everyone.
Ray, that's not true. A lot of kids liked her. I mean, the Spanish club loves her. She even won some teaching awards.
When? 1970? Trust me, it was for the best.
The Spanish verb has numerous endings that can vary according to the subject, tense, and mood. In order to learn the verb forms properly, you need to determine the context in which they are used. There are 3 conjugations in Spanish. That's it. Who threw that? Somebody better tell me, or I am going to go get the vice principal right now. Who threw that?
How come you're all covered up?
Please don't talk to her, Dave.
What's with the bunnies?
Dave. What did I just tell you?
Sorry.
It's okay. How are you feeling?
Fine. It's kind of cold in here.
Just relax. We're almost through. Make sure we get the results processed immediately. We'll need several of the prototype on hand. Dave, please leave the rabbits alone.
Can I eat the candy bar now?
As soon as the test results are complete, you will get to sample the energy bar. I just want to remind you, Dave, that these tests are crucial. All info related to this project is absolutely top secret. Okay?
Are you sure this doesn't have anything to do with GC-161?
I'm sure, Dave. It has absolutely nothing to do with that other thing.
GC-161?
Right. It has nothing to do with that.
Hey, don't touch those brownies. Those are for the women's auxiliary meeting.
Okay.
I'm never going to college.
You want to bet? Actually, sweetheart, you know what? All this work is really good for me. This professor I have has a reputation for being a tough guy. I knew it would be hard when I signed up for this class.
You knew it was going to be tough and you still signed up?
Yeah, I wanted the challenge.
One of the things that makes Professor Strom so good is that he forces you to push yourself. And believe me, that isn't easy to find in teachers these days.
Wow. Esta lección es difícil, ¿verdad?
Sweetheart, that sounds great. Your Spanish is really paying off.
Thanks, Bertha. Have a nice weekend. Hey guys, I brought you something.
This had better be some good news. I don't like my Saturdays wasted.
Our human specimen's been prepped. We are now awaiting his test results.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Test subject, mid-30s, white male, moderate condition, good medical history.
Sounds like we're close. I don't want anything to mess this up.
Am I in time for the tutorial?
Oh, there is no tutorial, senorita. I'm surprised you came. You never struck me as a very diligent student.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up for that.
It's a little late. You have a new teacher now.
So, it's just because you had one bad evaluation, they fired you?
They didn't fire me. I just thought it was time for me to move on. What happened in class had nothing to do with it.
But you left the next day.
Well, maybe it influenced me a little, but I'd been thinking for some time about retiring.
Oh, I understand.
Look, I'm no fool. I know that I'm not the most popular teacher here, but that was never important to me. All I wanted was to make sure that my students were learning something. Things are different now. Maybe it's because I'm just too old to keep up. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, it's kind of hard to learn when you're scared of the teacher.
Well, nobody's scared of me.
Yes, we are. Your class is just so strict. You're always yelling at us. You have the stick thing. You make us stand up to answer your questions. It just seems like you never give us a break.
Well, then I guess you'll be glad that I'm gone.
It's not true. I can't speak for everyone, but I want to learn Spanish. I mean, it's really cool knowing another language. And I'm learning a lot from you. I really am. Today I said something to my mom in Spanish that I didn't even know I could say. It's just, with the way that you run your class, it makes it hard to like it sometimes.
Well, you won't have to worry about me anymore.
Please come back. I know I wouldn't be able to learn anything from your replacement.
What makes you think that I could change, even if I wanted to?
You don't have to change that much. It's just, we need to feel like it can be fun to learn, too.
Ready when you are, Dave. Dave? Dave? Is there something wrong?
This bar says 161%.
We just like the number, don't worry about it. Eat the candy bar. Miss Atron, Thought you were going to wait until we had the initial test results of the subject.
What's Dave doing in the test lab?
He's our specimen.
Can I speak to you for a second? I specifically said I would not accept Dave as a test subject.
Miss Atron, please. He's perfect for the project. If something goes wrong and he disappears, who will notice?
So you better be right.
Sorry, it was an accident.
Lars, after you excuse Dave from this project, please report to my office. We'll discuss this little incident further. You think you can handle that?
Yes, Miss Atron. Just leave it, Dave.
And spit.
All right, class. Open your textbooks to page 64. I hope we won't have any problems this time.
So do I. Thank you very much for your help, Senorita. If you don't mind, I'll take it from here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I assume we have a great deal of work to catch up on before our exam, which, by the way, will be postponed until next week. Let's continue. Espero que su estada sea agradable. Anyone? Oh, I see. You all missed me so much that you're speechless to see that I've returned.
I hope you have a pleasant stay.
Excuse me? You don't have to stand, señorita.
No, that's okay. Espero que su estada sea agradable. I hope you have a pleasant stay. Right?
Muy bien, señorita. Muy bien. Well, we know someone has studied. Let's see if anyone else has. Who can respond to this question in Spanish? Where do you live? Oh, come on now. This is an easy one.